Kev G with a weather overview, and we have a major storm coming in for tomorrow, and the storm will have lingering effects into Monday, even as it's pulling well away from the area, because we're going to have a couple of, basically all in all, we'll have Sunday and Monday to deal with strong, potentially damaging winds. And I'll go over the wind situation in just a second, but here's NOAA with their flash flood watch. Now, the flash flood watch covers tomorrow, and I think that'll be fine. They won't have to expand that or anything like that, extend it. I don't think this is a big flood threat, simply because a lot of areas around the tri-state area have had very dry conditions over the last 6 to 8 weeks. I know that we did have some rain the other day. I think this is more of a precautionary thing, especially for areas out on Long Island and Connecticut that got over 2 inches of rain the other day. But nevertheless, flash flood watch in effect for the entire area for the upcoming coastal storm for Sunday. Now, this is more important. This is the high wind watch. This is in effect for Suffolk County on Long Island and out in Connecticut. Now, it won't take much of a jog west of the storm's eventual track to bring winds over 60 miles an hour to the rest of the tri-state area. But currently, the biggest threat right now for winds of 60 plus are over Suffolk County on Long Island and into Connecticut. So that's something that you have to really keep in mind, especially if you live in Nassau County and you live in western Connecticut, because you're kind of close to that high wind watch area. Now, also take note, the graphic here says that the high wind watch expires by 6 a.m. Monday. That is likely going to be expanded and extended, because as the storm is pulling away, we're going to get strong, potentially damaging winds coming out of the northwest, as opposed to strong winds coming out of the south during the height of the storm Sunday evening. And that is going to be the height of the storm Sunday evening. I think that's when you'll get the most wind, the most rain, but conditions will deteriorate very early on your Sunday, and they'll only get worse as the day goes on, and then we'll clear it out for Monday, but we'll still have those leftover strong winds. Now, as we take a look at the NAM model, nothing for the rest of today. I think the clouds will lower and thicken late tonight, and then we'll have rain showers that'll start to move through the area early in the morning, and then the rain will become progressively heavy at times as we go along. So by afternoon or so, I think that we're going to get into these steady rain bands, and we'll have windy conditions developing, and the winds will get stronger throughout the day, and I think they'll peak in intensity late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, through about midnight or 2 a.m. or so. And you can see the track of the low is just to the east of the city. So any deviation of that track further west would bring stronger winds into Nassau County, would bring the stronger winds into Connecticut, and you'd have high winds potentially gusting over 60 miles an hour in those areas. So this is why it's critical to monitor the forecast, especially in those areas tomorrow. Then as the storm pulls away, I think the rain ends around midnight. You see all the lines of equal pressure that are very tightly packed together on Monday? Well, that just shows you that the winds will continue very strong, but out of the northwest. It'll be a chilly day, and winds could still gust over 50 miles an hour in a lot of places on Monday. So although the storm will be pulling away, we still have this threat of potentially damaging winds on Monday. So we look at Weather Underground. Today is your day to relax and get out there and enjoy, and put those Halloween decorations away if you've got them outside, because they're going to blow around tomorrow. And then for the rest of the week, we're fine pretty much. We have a little rain chance Wednesday night to Thursday, and temperatures slowly moderate and then come back down towards the end of the week and into the weekend next weekend. But overall, near normal temperatures once the storm goes by. We have a gem of a day today, and be prepared for potentially some power outages in certain spots, especially in those high wind watch areas. So monitor the forecast over the next day or so, and I'll see you next time.